Okay, help me pick out some earrings while I talk to y'all. Can I be candid? Can I share something with you? Can I? These are cute. Listen, I was married for over 2 decades. For over 2 decades, I was married to the same man, right? And it was almost, April was a year. This past April was a year that he decided this was no longer for him. And although he loved his children, he did not love me in that way, and it was time to move on. Trust me, the feeling was mutual, but I wasn't expecting it in that way. And so I was only given 48 hours before he moved across the country. That's neither here nor there. We are over that. We are friends. But today I started feeling some type of way. And I had to check myself. And here's why. Usually every day or every other day, he will check in, just see how things are going, how the kids are going, everything cool, just laugh a little bit, give an update. There's still some business that we have to handle together. And if I don't hear from him by the end of the day, I will do the same. I will check in. But this time I didn't check in since I think Thursday, and I didn't hear from him. So I was feeling some type of way, y'all. I was feeling some type of way. Oh, these might be able to work with the outfit. I was feeling some type of way. My first impulse, because I was a wife for over 2 decades, and I was not a perfect wife, but I was a really good wife, and I loved being a wife. I loved having a husband. I really did. Maybe not that loved having that husband the last 4 years, but it is what it is. And so my first impulse was, oh my God, I hope he's okay. I haven't heard from him. I hope he's okay. And I had to check myself, because whether he's okay, honestly, that's not my concern. Although I can be concerned, that's not my concern. He is not my primary concern. He is not a priority in that capacity anymore. However, my brain and my heart, although there is no love there in that way, triggered to be like, oh my gosh, let me check in. I haven't heard from him. And then when I said, girl, stop it, I went to the feeling, woe is me. I started feeling some kind of way inside. I felt lonely. I felt sad. I was like, wow. He didn't even call today. He didn't call yesterday. He didn't check in, no text. And it wasn't a love feeling like you would with your man or your husband. It was like, wow, you really don't, girl, Tamova. Really do not have a man anymore like that. You do not have a man who is checking for you or checking on you. You do not have a man who loves you in that way anymore. You do not have a man who is going to send you a message that he's okay and check and see what you ate and kiki with you and do all these things. You don't have a man like that. And I started feeling some type of way, because it's been over a year. While not perfect, I did my part, and I love being someone. And I realized that today, because for the past few months, I've been like healing and pouring into my children and pouring into my businesses and pouring into other people and just arts, crafts, getting out. But I didn't realize that I love being somebody's person. Of course, I'm my children's mother, and I'm my sibling's sister, and I'm my friend's friend, and I'm my client's coach and consultant. I'm that. And for some, I'm a muse. So for some, whatever. But I miss being a person's somebody. Like somebody. That's my babe. That's my boo. That's my woman. That's my girl. I missed that. And I started feeling sorry for myself, and I did not play that. I started feeling like, wow. Girl, you don't have a man. You don't have a man. You don't have a man to check on. You don't have a man to check on you. And I felt some type of way. I really did. I really did feel some kind of way. And then I said, please stop it. Get up out of your feelings. Get up all of your feelings. You are still in the healing process. And listen, you are a force to be reckoned with. And when the time is right, you will have a man who's checking for you. You will have a man to check for. But bitch, get out of your feelings. Stop it. I literally cursed myself out. Not as much as I should have, but I did. And also, listen, these brothers out here can be troublesome. They can be the blessing. They can be everything that you want them to be, but they can also be a headache. They can also be a problem. Trust you me, mine was a problem for the last 4 years. And ooh, boy, that's somebody else's problem. Although I do love him as far as family. So I had to check myself and say, girl, get out of your feelings. Do you really want those problems? Because just as good as it can be, it can go sour really fast, and there are too many challenges, and you just got out of something. Don't be feeling sorry for yourself to jump right back into something else. And I thought, girl, open your eyes. You do have a man who loves you. You do have a man who you love. And y'all know who that man is. He will never leave you or forsake you. He is always with me. He's always with you. I have a man. I do have a man. Not in that capacity where I will want in the future, and trust you me, I will want a man for that capacity, but I do have a man, other than my son, other than my siblings, other than uncles and things like that, because they are around. That man up there loves me, and he is checking for me. It may not be a text. He is checking on me, and he will forever do that. So if you are ever feeling any way like how I was feeling, just remember, you do have somebody. You do have somebody. You do. So no need to be feeling sorry for yourself. Curse yourself out if you have to and get up out of that funk. Okay? All right. Now, which earrings?